If you've got one of these rifles in your safe, listen carefully. Don't sell it. Certain firearms transcend being mere tools. They become treasures that appreciate faster than gold. We're talking about those legendary rifles built so well, they'll outlast your grandchildren's grandchildren. Today, we're counting down the top 10 rifles you should never part with. Firearms so valuable and historically significant that selling them guarantees lifetime regret. These aren't just guns, they're investments that continue climbing in value while others depreciate. Number 10. Winchester Model 21 Grand American. The Winchester Model 21 Grand American represents the pinnacle of American shotgun craftsmanship. Though technically a side-by-side shotgun, its rarity and collector status puts it among the most coveted firearms ever produced. Winchester manufactured fewer than 1,000 Grand Americans between 1960 and 1982, making each one a true masterpiece. What sets the Grand American apart is its hand-engraved action featuring game scenes, gold inlays, and premium walnut stocks selected from only the finest wood. Each rifle required over 200 hours of skilled craftsman work, with master engravers spending weeks perfecting every detail. The mechanical precision rivals Swiss watchmaking, with tolerances measured in thousandths of an inch. Pros: exceptional build quality with hand-fitted components appreciates 15 to 20% annually in collector markets. Historical significance as Winchester's flagship model, unmatched craftsmanship that's impossible to replicate today. Cons: extremely expensive to maintain and repair. Limited practical hunting applications due to collector value, requires specialized knowledge for proper authentication. Insurance costs can be substantial. Number 9. Colt Lightning Rifle. The Colt Lightning Rifle, manufactured from 1884 to 1904, represents one of the most innovative lever-action designs ever created. Unlike traditional lever actions, the Lightning used a unique slide-action mechanism that allowed for incredibly fast follow-up shots. Colt produced approximately 89,000 Lightning rifles in various configurations, but surviving examples in excellent condition are extraordinarily rare. The Lightning's distinctive operating system featured a sliding forearm that cycled the action, earning it the nickname trombone gun. This design allowed shooters to maintain their sight picture while cycling rounds, providing a significant tactical advantage. Pros: unique mechanical design found nowhere else. Strong collector demand drives consistent price growth. Historical significance in American firearms development, excellent shooting characteristics when properly maintained. Cons: complex mechanism requires specialized repair knowledge. Ammunition for some calibers is expensive and hard to find. Condition variations dramatically affect value. Reproduction parts are nearly impossible to source. Number 8. Sharps Model 1874 Long Range. The Sharps Model 1874 long-range rifle earned legendary status during the American frontier era, particularly among buffalo hunters and long-range marksmen. Sharps manufactured these rifles from 1874 to 1881, with total production numbers remaining relatively low due to their specialized nature and high cost. These rifles featured massive single-shot actions capable of handling powerful cartridges like the 4570 Government and 5090 Sharps. The precision manufacturing and robust construction allowed skilled marksmen to achieve remarkable accuracy at extreme distances. Many original Sharps rifles could consistently hit targets at 1,000 yards, an extraordinary feat for 19th century technology. Pros: legendary accuracy and long-range performance, rich historical connection to American frontier. Exceptional build quality with proper maintenance lasts centuries, strong collector market with steady appreciation. Cons: single-shot design limits practical applications. Heavy weight makes field carrying. Challenging ammunition is expensive and sometimes difficult to source, requires significant skill to operate effectively. Number 7. Mauser C96 Broomhandle Carbine. The Mauser C96 Carbine variant represents one of the most distinctive and collectible firearms ever produced. While most collectors know the C96 as a pistol, Mauser also manufactured a limited number of carbine variants featuring detachable wooden stocks and longer barrels. Production numbers for these carbines remained extremely low, making them among the rarest Mauser firearms. The C96 carbine featured the same innovative internal magazine and distinctive appearance as its pistol counterpart, but offered improved accuracy and range. The detachable wooden stock transformed the weapon from a large pistol into a compact carbine, providing versatility that appealed to military officers and civilian sportsmen alike. Pros: extremely rare with very limited production numbers, unique mechanical design with historical significance, strong international collector demand, compact size with carbine performance. Cons: complex operating mechanism requires expert maintenance. Ammunition .30 Mauser is expensive, and specialized authenticity verification requires extensive knowledge, legal restrictions in some jurisdictions. Number 6. Winchester Model 1873 1 of 1000. Winchester's 1 of 1000 rifles represent the absolute pinnacle of 19th century American rifle manufacturing. Between 1875 and 1878, Winchester selected rifles from regular production that demonstrated exceptional accuracy during test firing. These rifles received special finishing, premium wood stocks, and were marketed as 1 of 1000, with a retail price 3 times higher than standard model 1873 rifles. Winchester actually produced only 136 authenticated 1 of 1000 rifles, making them among the rarest production firearms in American history. Each rifle was individually tested for accuracy, with only those achieving superior performance receiving the special designation. The company also produced 8 1 of 100 rifles with even stricter accuracy requirements. Pros: extreme rarity, with only 136 authenticated examples, documented superior accuracy and performance, iconic status in American firearms history, tremendous collector demand with consistent appreciation. Cons: authentication requires expert evaluation, extremely high insurance and security requirements, too valuable for practical use, counterfeits exist, requiring careful verification. Number 5. Colt Walker Model 1847. The Colt Walker represents a pivotal moment in American firearms history and stands as one of the most powerful handguns ever manufactured. Samuel Colt developed this massive revolver in collaboration with Texas Ranger Captain Samuel Walker, creating a weapon specifically designed for mounted combat on the American frontier. Colt manufactured only 1,100 Walker revolvers in 1847, with 1,000 going to the U.S. Army and 100 retained for civilian sales. The Walker's massive .44 caliber chambers and 9-inch barrel delivered unprecedented stopping power, though the weight and size made it impractical for anything but mounted use. Pros: extremely limited production with documented history, pivotal role in American military and frontier history, massive collector demand far exceeds supply, consistent record-breaking auction results. Cons: requires expert authentication due to reproductions. Condition variations dramatically affect value, too valuable and fragile for any practical use. Substantial insurance and security requirements. Number 4. Spencer Repeating Rifle Model 1860. The Spencer repeating rifle revolutionized military firearms during the American Civil War, giving Union forces a significant advantage with its 7-shot magazine capacity. Christopher Spencer's innovative design featured a tubular magazine in the buttstock and a lever action mechanism that provided rapid-fire capability previously unknown in military rifles. Spencer manufactured approximately 200,000 rifles during the war years, but surviving examples in original condition are increasingly rare. The rifle's complex manufacturing process and wartime production pressures resulted in numerous variations, making authentic examples highly sought after by collectors specializing in Civil War firearms. Pros: revolutionary design with significant historical impact, strong Civil War collector market, innovative engineering ahead of its time, steady appreciation in collector markets. Cons: ammunition, .56 to 5.6 Spencer, is expensive and hard to find. Complex mechanism requires specialized maintenance. Condition varies widely among surviving examples. Authentication requires extensive knowledge. Number 3. Volcanic Repeating Rifle. The Volcanic Repeating Rifle represents a fascinating chapter in American firearms development, serving as the direct predecessor to the legendary Winchester lever-action rifles. The Volcanic Repeating Arms Company, which later became Winchester, manufactured these innovative rifles from 1855 to 1860 using a unique lever-action design and proprietary ammunition. The Volcanic rifle featured a lever-action mechanism that fed self-contained cartridges from a tubular magazine beneath the barrel. While the ammunition proved underpowered, the mechanical design laid the groundwork for Winchester's later success with the Henry rifle and subsequent lever-action models. Pros: direct historical connection to Winchester development, innovative early lever-action design. Extremely rare with limited production numbers, strong collector demand for Winchester predecessors. Cons: underpowered ammunition limits practical use. Cartridge manufacturing requires specialized knowledge. Complex mechanism requires expert maintenance. Significant condition variations affect value. Number 2. Colt Model 1855 Revolving Rifle. The Colt Model 1855 Revolving Rifle represents one of the most unusual and innovative firearms designs of the 19th century. Samuel Colt adapted his successful revolver mechanism to rifle format, creating a weapon that offered multiple shots without reloading, a significant advantage in an era dominated by single-shot rifles. Colt manufactured approximately 4,400 Model 1855 rifles between 1856 and 1864, making them relatively rare compared to contemporary rifles. The design featured a revolving cylinder similar to Colt's handguns, but incorporated a rifle-length barrel and shoulder stock for improved accuracy and range. Pros: unique revolving cylinder design found in few rifles. Historical significance in firearms development. Strong Colt collector, following innovative engineering for its era. Cons: gas leakage from cylinder gap creates safety concerns. Complex mechanism requires specialized maintenance. Ammunition preparation is time-consuming. Limited practical applications compared to contemporary rifles. Number 1. Winchester Model 1866 Yellow Boy First Model. The Winchester Model 1866 Yellow Boy holds the distinction of being Winchester's first lever-action rifle and represents the beginning of the company's legendary reputation. The distinctive brass receiver earned it the nickname Yellow Boy, and its improved Henry rifle mechanism provided reliable repeating fire that revolutionized American firearms. Winchester manufactured the Model 1866 from 1866 to 1898, but first model rifles produced in the first year of production are extraordinarily rare and valuable. These early rifles featured unique characteristics and manufacturing details that distinguish them from later production models. Pros: first Winchester lever-action rifle with immense historical significance. Iconic Yellow Boy appearance, instantly recognizable, revolutionary impact on American firearms development, tremendous collector demand with limited supply. Cons: early ammunition, 44 Henry, is expensive and hard to find. Brass receiver requires careful maintenance to prevent corrosion. First model authentication requires expert knowledge, too valuable for practical use. These 10 rifles represent the pinnacle of firearm collecting, combining historical significance, mechanical innovation, and extreme rarity. Each one tells a story of American ingenuity and craftsmanship that cannot be replicated today. Owning any of these rifles means possessing a piece of history that will continue appreciating in value while providing a tangible connection to our nation's firearms heritage. Remember, once you sell one of these legendary rifles, finding another becomes nearly impossible, and you'll pay far more to buy it back.